Episode 5 of a Monster. Now that we realized that Johan is the probable monster, let's see what Temma wants to do. Let's watch it together. Is this Anna? That's Anna! So she's attending university now. Anna entering the room. She knows very well about these things because she lived an experience about that. So she wants to become an investigator or a lawyer, someone related to criminal actions. No, but that's Anna. She just changed her name. Heidelberg. I believe that's Anna. No, I believe that's Anna. But she just changed the name so she could start a new life. See, she started knowing how to defend herself. She has a part-time job. She goes to university. And she changed even the city, Heidelberg, instead of Düsseldorf. So also because she doesn't want Johan to find her. Maybe she was adopted. Because she was that traumatized that she lost her memory. Oh no, wait. Oh no. So that's not Anna. Or maybe. Mm, now this is Anna. But she was that traumatized that she lost her memories. So she doesn't know that she's Anna. She started her life all over again, but those pictures, yeah, that's not her. I don't think so. That's Anna. This is my confirmation. Because you forgot. No. Thanks to dreams, her memory will be back, I think. Uh, but if one day she will meet the Johan, she will remember instantly who he is. Can you imagine? Yeah. No, I think that's Johan who sent her that message. Uh, your brother. Two children. And here we go. She was adopted. Yeah. She's starting remembering because this is your story. I mean, it seems like your story. No, she lived it. That's different. No, it's better if she doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, it's better. But you will remember soon because Johan found your email already. Yeah, he's gonna tell you. Yeah. Here we go. He's a persistent. No F away. What did he write? Maybe that's a Tenma in the meantime who was trying to. Or maybe that's a Lunge. No, that's Tenma. Okay. Tenma is trying to understand. Johan. So he changed it into Michael as much as Anna changed it into the other name. She's in Heidelberg. Oh my! Oh, F away. He's coming, I told you, he's coming to pick her up. Or to kill her. I don't think so. Because they separated the two. We needed to understand what Anna, if she regains the memories, what Anna suffered. Okay, let's see what he wants to tell him. That's the period in which Germany was divided into two at this point. Maybe he was a soldier. He went to war for sure. Oh, so Johann kept talking about him. Can you imagine now when he is standing in front of her? Uh, yeah, actually, he has blonde hair, but he's already there. He's already there. Unbelievable. She didn't even notice, of course. So he was changing the names all the time. Always a Heinemann. And it was before. We needed to understand more about Johan. Great. Maybe about war stories or. Okay. Because of the picture he has all around there, I imagined that. And in fact, but we needed to understand why. He was smiling. Ah, but maybe because he always lived in terror. The only thing he knew was a terror, probably. Probably. No. Here we go. Oh, but because he already knew that she went to Heidelberg. Here we go. These are just her adoptive parents, and in fact, I noticed it from one specific detail that I will tell you later. She will never be back, I think. Yeah. Oh no, F, where you don't even imagine what you did, Clara and Beata. The worst thing. Oh my, I wanted to see. I wanted to see her face when she meets his eyes. Huh? And that's not him. No, no, it's not him. But now he will come, I think. He's coming. Oh, oh, of course, it's your brother. Oh no, poor Anna. So Johan is trusting Anna so much, but why? Let me be honest with you. From the beginning of the episode, I imagined that that was Anna. Not just because of her hair color and because of the fact that she was interested, unconsciously speaking, in crimes and investigations at university, but because probably she's studying criminology. But anyway, I thought from the beginning that there was Anna because we didn't know where she went. We didn't know what happened after those 9 years went on. And I already felt that those were her adoptive parents because at first, when she was asking about carnival and costumes and whatever, her parents, her adoptive parents, were staying silent for a second, and they were thinking about what version of the story to tell. And in fact, they showed her these pictures in which she was little, but I think that they got those pictures from her house in order to let her believe that that's their real daughter. Or maybe previously those adoptive parents had a child too, and in fact that face was not visible, so probably that was their previous child who died. We don't know, but anyway, I completely understood the feeling that that was not their daughter, and they just tried to take care of her throughout the years in a lovely way. In fact, they really love Anna, but they have to admit it to themselves that that's not their daughter, their biological daughter. They took care of her, and for that, that's amazing because I still believe that real parents are the ones who are helping you growing throughout the time, and you're there to support them, and not the people who are giving birth to you and then leave you alone. In that case, Anna didn't lose her real parents because they wanted, but because there was a murder happening in her family. And the result is that she lost her memories, and in fact, she doesn't remember anything about what happened. She was too shocked. The moment in which she was separated from her brother, do you remember the last time she saw him? Was at the hospital when he tried to grab her arm, and she was completely shocked that she started screaming. We still don't know Johan at that time what he told her to make her feel that shocked, and playing maybe the victim of everything while crying or whatever. Probably Anna told him, I don't want to meet you anymore. We don't know. We will see it later for sure. I mean, that scene is still unexplainable, and we need some details to know more about that. But there's one thing that that old man said to Dr. Tenma while Tenma is trying to investigate about everything. He was saying that the only person Johan trusts is not even Tenma, it's Anna. So we needed to understand Anna. Why is she so trustable from his point of view? What happened? And yeah, look, I am thinking sometimes that Anna was repeating all the time, kill him. That means kill Johan, okay, because of what he did. I'm also thinking this story is still a mystery because we don't understand, is Johan the real culprit in here? Is Johan the real monster in here? Or there's someone else who's trying to let him become the monster? He was fascinated by terror, but if you're born in a context where terror is the main thing, you start liking it. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but if I am born in a context where terror is there every single day and it's a part of my daily routine life, this doesn't become something scary to me. It's something habitual, something that I usually see, and then I don't get scared. But if I'm born in a context where I believe in other ideals, and if I believe in other values, and suddenly terror appears, of course I'm shocked. What I want to say is that I wanted to understand more the context in which Johann was living since the beginning, in order to let him appreciate or have some pleasure to hear about the terror stories, because everything starts from where you're born. Of course, Johann is seen as the devil, he's seen as the monster, but are we sure that he's just the monster affecting other people with this terror, or there is another explanation, psychologically speaking, about his behavior? That's what I want to check. That's what I want to know before understanding his character completely. I mean, we needed to understand where this love for terror comes from, and then we also understand the character itself. For sure, the moment in which Anna saw him after so many years, yeah, you know, this deep bond that there are between people, that even if you don't see a person for so many years, when you meet her again, there is this glitch, there is this moment in which something regains logic, and Anna, who lost her memories, fainted. That is the typical counter effect of an amnesia, where you completely lose your memories, and there is this double shock that contributes to let you have the memories back. So we needed to see when she wakes up after this shock, to see if she remembers something. And of course, the man who wrote her the emails is her brother, for sure. He wants her back, but we don't know. See, we still have lots of questions to debate about these brothers and their family and what happened that night. Anyway, someone tried to kill Johann because he had a bullet here. So, did Anna tried to kill him, to stop him, because she saw that he was murdering the parents? Or did somebody else try to stop him, and he also died at this point? By the way, Johann is still grateful, and he was always grateful to Temma. As I told you, is this because in his past life something happened that was that cruel that nobody cared about him, and he saw in Tenma this parent who cared, who really cared about him, stepping in and wanted to save his life and whatsoever. We don't know what happened behind those closed doors. Was he mistreated? Was he violated? Was he abused? We don't know anything. These research of the revenge, of terror and everything, can abuses turn you into a serial killer? I talked about these in another story. I was saying the same thing. I mean, I was saying that if you have felt pain in life, and you, this is not an excuse, but I'm just talking psychologically speaking, that if you lived a trauma, somehow you can convert this into revenge, and you can turn yourself into a criminal. There are lots of serial killers, even in our world, the real world, who became serial killers because of deep traumas that they had in their background story, in their past. related to abuses, to violence, to mistreating behavior, threatening behavior, and many other things, tortures and whatever. Can this boy have suffered about something that we still don't know, and these unfortunately created in him this deeper trauma that couldn't handle anymore, and that's the reason why he saw this end of the tunnel, this light at the end of the tunnel, by becoming a serial killer? It could be possible. That's not something surprising. So I needed to wait to see more about him. I'm very curious about Johann's character. I have to say that it's a perfect, mysterious, and double-faced character that I personally like, because his tone of the voice is so soft and tender, and at the same time we know that he killed so many people so far. So there is this dualism that, personally speaking, I'm interested in, because I have always loved the psychology, I've always liked the psychiatry, and I like this story also because of that. And I couldn't wait to watch it. Okay, anyway, let's see what happens now. Let's see if Dr. Tenma can find him before he can do something on Anna's body, or anyway on Anna's psychology. And stay tuned and keep on watching me. Thank you so much for the support, and see you next time with episode 6 of A Monster. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.